In a city of towering concrete and glass, there's a team of unseen heroes who keep our views spotless. They work in plain sight, but they are also easy to miss. This is how Singapore keeps its views crystal clear. Over 100 skyscrapers, millions of square meters of glass. Singapore's views are stunning, drawing tourists from all over the world. But Singapore is also a tropical country, with frequent rainstorms that leave unsightly water stains on glass. Its wildlife also contributes to a potentially undesirable view.
Guaco Tower is an integrated mixed development at Tanjong Pagar, comprises of 890,000 square feet of premium Grade A office space, 100,000 square feet of retail space. It's a 290-meter tall building, the tallest building in Singapore with 150,000 square feet of urban park, which is actually open to the public.
Guaco Tower is a behemoth of a building, filled with glass.
Total area is about 60,000 square meter of glass area.
Lots and lots of glass.
Approximately that come out to about 12,000 pieces of glass panels. I actually lead a team of facilities management professionals, managing the services and the maintenance of Guaco Tower.
Guaco Tower contains a total of 64 floors. To clean the tallest building in Singapore, a specialized team is required. Enter the Rats. The Rats, also known as the rope access technicians, are a crew of abseilers trained to perform specialized tasks at dizzying heights. At Guaco Tower, it's these 5 men, and every day begins with a safety briefing.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This safety briefing is to explain today hazard and the safety control.
After the briefing, the Rats put on their equipment. The safety supervisor conducts personal protective equipment checks on the harness, helmets, gloves, and safety glasses.
Currently, we are about here. Just this floor is about 4 meters high, so it takes us about 1 week to go from level 39 to level 1. So Wallish residence is rooftop to 39 and commercial building 39 to level 1. Overall, it's going to take us about a year to complete this deep cleaning. So I'm the owner and managing director of Renew Glass. We are working at Guaco Tower for the renovation, maintenance of the curtain wall facade. You need a great team. We are working with our own teams of abseilers.
The Rats then position themselves before a final system check of the equipment.
When you talk about skyscrapers, buildings over 100 meters, 2 main ways of access. One will be using the BMU, so which is the unit from the building. So that's the little cradle that you see coming out of the rooftop and working on a building, or rope access. So the building BMU is great. We are using it on many buildings. The only thing is that you can only put 2 men inside the cradle. So when you are looking at a building as big as Guaco Tower, if we were to clean it with only 2 workers, that would take way too long. So in order to fasten the process and put more people on the job, we use rope access, where we basically don't have a limitation in the number of guys working at the same time.
This industrial rope access system is the flexible option. It allows technicians to get to the tricky parts fast: the corners, ledges, and tight gaps.
Every guy has 2 ropes, a descending rope, which is a principal rope. They also all have a safety rope. All ropes are anchored to different anchor points, so we basically always cover every eventuality in terms of individual failure.
Next, the abseilers then cross over the edge, transitioning their position to face the vertical side of the building.
So we always have a team of, in this case, 5 abseilers coming down.
3, 2, 1. Down. Typhoon, down.
They all go down at the same pace, at the same time, in order to be able to rescue if one of the other guys has a problem. So we call it buddy system.
Now all that is missing is an elaborate and systematic plan.
So Guoco Tower is a huge building. It's the tallest building in Singapore, so we usually break it down by elevation. We have 5 guys working on rope, so every guy will take care of one bay, one panel. All together, they will go down panel by panel. We use top-notch equipment. We verify this equipment on a daily basis. And of course, we have our safety supervisor full-time to make sure that nothing happens.
Good morning, I'm Mizanur from Renault Glass Private Limited. I'm rope access technician level 1. Actually, when I come rope access technician, this one primary training continues 7 days. Actually, when we start some fear, sometimes some situation come like this, is real thing. But we are control, we are slowly, every step maintain safety protocol.
It's not for the faint-hearted.
So the risk is a factor of 2 things, severity and likelihood. The main risk is a fall from height, and the severity is maximum. It means certain death. So our only leverage is on the likelihood. So all our effort are channeled towards reducing the likelihood to 0.
Because of the height of Guoco Tower, it's natural that the cleaning crews will encounter stronger wind speed. And when this actually happens, we will have to actually stop the work first, or even during raining seasons.
The safety supervisor is also constantly monitoring weather conditions to decide if they can proceed with the job or to stop the cleaning in case of any sudden weather changes. Roy monitors the cleaning from inside the building, giving clear instructions to ensure a quality finish.
Continue like this. Perfect. Perfect.
But not all modern buildings are flat planes. Roy and his team work on facades of different shapes and angles. Every building changes how you access it and how you clean it. His team has cleaned some of Singapore's most iconic skyscrapers, with each mission lasting months at a time. Long hours, tight routines, and a constant risk creates real camaraderie in this crew. A brotherhood that lasts long after the shift ends.
We usually have to do a yearly facade cleaning. That is our regular annual cycle. That typically takes about 6 months. But what we are currently doing ongoing is actually a facade restoration.
Facade restoration is not just maintenance, but deep cleaning. It's covering the glass with a new protective coat to restore it to the original condition. The glass is first thoroughly scrubbed to remove oils, dust, and old coating with water and cleaning solution. Next, each panel is rinsed with water before they are wiped dry. Finally, the hydrophobic coating is applied onto the surface, ensuring the crystal clear view stays for a very, very long time.
Once we actually apply this coating on the glass surface, it actually transforms it into a high-performance hydrophobic surface that is actually stain resistant.
This process, from cleaning to coating the entire Guoco Tower, takes 12 months to complete all 4 elevations of the facade. While the rope access technicians are up in the air, Poi Cher and her team coordinate efforts on the ground, keeping disturbances to residents and tenants at a minimum.
We have to make sure that we actually barricade here. When they drop off, the water stains will not actually come down onto the car. We hope that people understand that the facilities management of building of this scale is actually pretty complex. Work cannot be carried out during the day for office tenants, while it cannot be carried out during the night for residents. So these are certain things that we have to bear in mind and plan.
The challenge is to be able to always achieve a perfect result in the timeline that is given to us, because the clients don't want people to hang on their building for too long. And we also need to be, in a sense, almost invisible. They don't want extra noise from the work on the facade. When people are working in the office, they don't want to be disturbed.
Actually, I feel very proud when I see Gugu Tower. Very nice. We are happy. Singapore construction sector, little big contribution. We are feeling more happy.
After a hard day of cleaning, the rope access technicians rappel to the ground. The safety supervisor coordinates their descent to make sure the day ends safely. The rats leave without a trace, leaving only a crystal clear view.